Good morning. Rebecca here on 100 Days of Weight Loss, day 44. Can you believe it? I can't. It's actually been longer, but it's taken me a little while to get these vlogs up. I'm sitting outside, right outside our trailer today, getting ready to take our walk. Even you can hear Henry. He's like, let's go, let's go, let's go. But I just felt like I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about the last couple of days. We started off in this segment with motivation is determining what is your motivation, and then to what does it matter? What does it matter if I go off my diet or not? Or don't call it a diet, call it a way of eating, because you know what? I put that way of eating in my vocabulary, and you know what? A diet seems irrelevant now because I'm learning how to eat differently, and I'm enjoying it. Um, the third one was we have choices. You know, we have choices to, or not really choices, it's how we choose to say it, because if we say we have to do something, then it puts a like, oh, drudgery, I don't want to do it, you know. But if you choose to do something and how it will benefit you, you know, it makes a huge difference. And I feel like that is the components there. And now the last one on day 44 here is, it's not the last one, it's just the next one, is this the right time for you to be changing your way of eating or changing a diet? Because if you've got a lot of stuff going on and it's really stressful, it's really hard to stick to a new thing, just adding just something else on top of your stress. So it's, I started this on June 9th because, you know, my son was getting married. We had a whole bunch of people coming from out of town. And so I just felt like, you know, I wasn't going to do anything. I knew I needed to make changes. I knew I wanted to lose weight. I knew I needed to get healthy. And so I decided to do this on June 9th because I didn't want to be in the middle of all the wedding stuff and then set myself up for failure. You know, so if you're going through some big life changes, you know, maybe now's not the right time to be doing it. And again, I've talked about it as if you have been really true to your way of eating and you're not seeing the results you want, that might not be the diet for you or the way of eating. It's what's good for your body, and you'll know it when it fits. And so for me, it's fitting. I'm at a stall a little bit right now. I'm not losing as much weight as I'd like. But hey, 55 pounds, I'm okay with that. Another 55 pounds and I'd be fantastic. So I just hope that some of these things are really hitting you where they need to be. And remember, it's what's your motivation. You matter. You matter. I matter. So we are worth the effort to take care of ourselves. Like I told you yesterday with my friend, I don't know when day it was, but when I told you about my friend's husband who literally ate himself to death. We don't want to be that way. We don't want to eat our feelings. Get them out. I heard Dr. Laura say something earlier. Well, she says it all the time, but you know, sometimes we have hurt feelings, and more times we're afraid to hurt somebody's feelings. But this is what Dr. Laura says: nobody ever died from hurt feelings, so get over it. You know, if you need to do what you need to do, and you're afraid that you're going to hurt somebody's feelings, there's always a tender way to do it, but still sticking true to yourself. And I'm not talking about being selfish. There's a difference between selfish and selfless. But, you know, make sure that you're not getting stepped on because you're afraid to hurt somebody's feelings. Nobody ever died from hurt feelings, and God knows I've had a lot of hurt feelings myself, and I'm still alive. So what the heck? You know, just keep that in mind, and find the joy in your day every day. I had this incident a couple of days ago, and I've had it a lot, but now I'm much more conscious of it, is when I go into stores, everybody is hustling and bustling about, and they're busy with their own thing, and sometimes I get really annoyed because they'll leave their cart right in the middle of the aisle, or they're standing there contemplating what item they want to get. Do they want to get the sliced mushrooms or the whole mushrooms? It's like, come on, pick something, and I get really annoyed at that. And I finally decided that I was going to take a deep breath and just be patient. And I was going to, when I'm moving my cart around, that I'm going to look at people and smile. And you know what? It makes a huge difference, because you can see somebody so intent or lost in their own thought. But when they look up and they see me smiling at them, they smile back. And it's just like you can kind of see the tension leave their body. So try that sometime. Just smile at people, not, like bitchy smile, because, my husband says sometimes I have a resting bitch face, but I try not to, but sometimes you can definitely know what I'm thinking by looking at my face. I'm pretty transparent. So with that, I just hope that you have a great day. Embrace your living. And if now's not the right time for you to start a new way of eating, then maybe you need to reevaluate. The other thought is that if you keep coming up with excuses as to why you don't want to change or want to lose weight, maybe you just don't want to lose weight. And maybe that's just something that you need to investigate a little bit further. So remember, what's your motivation? You matter. You have choices. You don't have to do anything, but you choose to do things. And remember the last part of this is now the right time to be doing what you want to do? Or do you need to wait a little bit? Very important stuff. I hope you get out and walk today, and I hope you smile at every stranger you see. See you tomorrow, day 45.